The Illinois men back in the NCAA tournament for the third straight season, making the short trip west to Des Moines. The Illini hit the hardwood for practice at Wells Fargo Arena this afternoon. Brad Underwood's boys will battle Arkansas in their first NCAA tournament game coming up tomorrow at about 3:30. Illinois has won their first game of the tournament in each of the last two seasons. They enter the postseason losers of 3 of their last 4 games. The Illini ready for a fresh start this week in Des Moines.
For sure, we're excited to be here. We know we're capable of beating anybody, so I think we're not really dwelling on the past, not dwelling on the Big Ten season. We've had a young team, learned from a lot of mistakes this year, but I think we're going to be capable of beating anybody in this tournament, and we're, like I said, we're excited to be here. We're going to play as hard as we can, and that's all that matters.
No, for sure. I feel like we're more connected as a team. We know we can win, beat any team in the country. We know we can play with anyone, and we just got to show that.
Illinois and Arkansas tip off around 3:30 tomorrow in Des Moines. Corey Kuffler will be live in Des Moines, have coverage for you right here on WQAD. The Iowa basketball team back in the NCAA tournament for the 4th straight season. The Hawkeyes will see a familiar face in round 1. The Hawks hit the hardwood in Birmingham, Alabama this afternoon for practice as they get ready for their first round showdown with Bruce Pearl and Auburn. Pearl was a longtime assistant at Iowa under head coach Tom Davis in the late 80s and early 90s. And it's been a long time since Pearl's days in Iowa City, but he still holds a lot of Hawkeye fans close to his heart, especially his mentor, Dr. Tom.
Tom taught me how to coach. Tom gave me 2 pieces of advice when I left him. He said, you know what we do, so go do what we do. Because a lot of coaches, when they leave, their head coach, they try a bunch of different stuff. And I've tweaked Tom's system, but if you want to pay me a compliment, tell me my teams look like Tom Davis's teams looked. The second thing he said was, don't try to be me. Be you. Like, in other words, be yourself. Be authentic. And so Tom and I, our personalities are much, much different. And, I talked to him yesterday. I called him and spoke with him and Sherry. And, again, just thanked him.
It's Iowa and Auburn in Birmingham, Alabama tomorrow evening at 5:50-ish. The Tigers currently a slight 1-point favorite against the Hawkeyes.